Well, hey there guys, this is John here of course, and there's really no need to tell you where I'm at today. As you can see behind me, I'm out in some absolutely gorgeous Idaho backcountry. And we're actually going to be doing a special video today. And this video is for a friend of mine, Tim. You guys probably know him better as Steintance here on YouTube. Now, Tim recently hit a really cool milestone, which was the 1,000 subscriber mark. So first of all, I want to say congratulations, Tim, for that. Well deserved. I'm really proud and honored to be one of your subscribers and consider you a close friend. So congratulations, buddy. Thumbs up. And you guys aren't familiar with Tim's channel, you're missing out big time. That's all I can say. You got to see it for yourself. There's no way to explain it. Just absolutely original, entertaining, and quality stuff over there. So anyway, getting into this video, what Tim did was he issued a 1,000 subscriber challenge to mark the occasion, to celebrate the occasion. And that challenge was outdoor baking. Get out here in the outdoors and cook up a meal, show us some different ways to bake in the outdoors. And so of course that's what we're going to be doing today. And you guys could probably guess what's on the menu. I've got a river back here behind me, and I got a fishing rod in my hand, and so we're going to try to catch us some trout. And we'll get these back here. I'm actually going to cook these up using a pit style method. So I'm going to go catch this trout. Fingers crossed here that I didn't jinx myself, but pretty confident in my fishing skills. So anyway, I'm going to go catch this fish, and we'll get it back here and get her cooked up, and let you guys follow along the process if you're interested. Well, we're back guys, and fishing was a success. We've got us a nice fresh caught brook trout out of the river, and just an absolutely beautiful catch right there. Really beautiful fish. I love these things. Typically we'll release them back into the river, but with our local regulations and such, we've got a healthy population, and it never hurts to keep one on occasion if you're responsible in your harvest. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So anyway, I'm going to get this guy cleaned up, and then we'll start the process of the pit and just go from there. Alright, well, the fish is all cleaned up and ready to go. So the next step here is we're going to be digging a little pit to bake the fish in. So just got a little folding shovel here. It'll make the job go just a little bit easier, hopefully. And get this little pit dug. Doesn't have to be really big or anything. Just something big enough to hold the fish, basically. Alright, well, we've got our little pit dug here. Like I said, it's nothing really big, you know, maybe 10-12 inches by 4 or 5 inches. And that's what we're going to use to be baking our fresh caught brook trout now. Now, I'm kind of going to be cheating a little bit here. And what I've done is actually, I'm going to be using tin foil. Now, you can use leaves or grasses or things like that. But I'm, like I said, going to be doing this quick and easy way, just for the time factor here. And one of the other things we're going to be doing is I've got my good old backpacking spice rack along with me, and can't have fresh fish without a little bit of lemon pepper. So we're going to be using a little bit of lemon pepper and getting our fish seasoned up, just to give it a little bit extra kick. Although, I do gotta say, right out of the river, really tough to beat, just like that. So we'll go ahead and get a little bit of this lemon pepper sprinkled inside. So, helping that, just to give it a little bit of an extra kick. And go ahead and get that sealed back up. We'll get this girl wrapped up and move on to the next step here. So what I do when I'm doing it with this tin foil, now like I said, of course, you guys, you can use leaves or grasses or things like that. Just for the purposes here to help keep it clean, help keep some of the dirt out of it, we're just going to be loosely wrapping it in some tin foil here. So anyway, that's the way we're going to be doing that. Next, I'm going to take a little bit of just green grass, some nice green grass, and kind of get that down to size. If I was strong enough to break it, it's pretty sturdy stuff there. Let's just kind of line the bottom of the pit a little bit there. And what this is going to do is actually, as it's cooking, it's just going to kind of steam it a little bit. And like I said, this method works really good if you're just cooking it in the grass. You know, you're going to get a really nice steamed fish that way, or steamed meal, you know, depending on whatever you're cooking. So anyway, get a little bit of grass in there. Now we're just going to go ahead and lay our trout directly on top of the grass in the pit, and we'll cover that up with another layer of grass. Now, once again, if you're going to be doing this with, you know, just completely all natural and using leaves or grasses or things like that, you're going to want much thicker layers of grass and leaves, just to ensure that you don't get, you know, the dirt and soil inside of your meal. So that's never good. So anyway, next step here is, of course, we're just going to replace some of this soil here and get this all covered back up. Fill in that hole there. Really no need to pack this down too tight or anything like that. We're just kind of loosely lay this soil all around the top of the pit here. Smooth that out a little bit. Give it just a little bit more. That's about it. So we've got our pit prepped and ready to go. So the next step is building a fire on top of this to get some heat and get this fish cooking. Now, as far as fire starting goes here, I'm not going to be doing any tricks or anything fancy. You guys know what I got. I got my lighter. So one of my favorite fuel sources of all is, of course, dried pine needles. Go up like gasoline. So we'll go ahead and just get us fire going here right on top of the pit that we've dug, and we've got our fish in. Get some nice little fire going. And want to add some sticks to that. Alright, well, we've got a decent little base of a fire going here, so as we get this going, we'll make sure that the fire covers the entirety of the pit, and basically get it down to a nice bed of coals. We don't really need a big roaring fire or anything here, just a nice bed of coals over this. And so as soon as we get those spread out over here, then the waiting game begins. Alright, well, it's been about 45 minutes or so, and we've had a nice little fire going here. We've actually let it burn down to a nice good bed of coals here over the pit that we dug. And in the meantime, just kind of sat around, enjoyed a little bit of fire here, and did a couple camp chores. But it is about time to clear out these coals here and check on our fish, see if it's about ready for us. So let's do this. If you guys can see this or not, but we've got some really good steam coming off of here, so that's a really good sign. It's nice and hot to the touch, so really good sign there. get out our meal here. Oh yeah, that's nice and hot to the touch. So let me get this situated here and we'll get her opened up and see if she's ready. Alright, so we've got her cooled off somewhat here, so let's go ahead and see how she looks. The unveiling. Oh, that's a good sign. Oh yeah. She's coming apart easily, so that's a good sign. Yep. Yep. So there we go. Now we enjoy the fruits of our labors. Alright, well it is about time to enjoy some fresh caught trout here. So cannot wait to try this. Looks perfectly done. The meat's just flaking right off. I'm not sure you guys can see this too well, but yeah, that's just absolutely perfect right there. So, yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. I think we did that just right the right amount of lemon pepper on that, right amount of cooking time, everything, because it is just tasting great. Just got that hint of lemon pepper, but yet it doesn't overpower the fish, so you can still taste the freshness of the fish. Just really good here. So yeah, I think our outdoor baking challenge was a success. At least I'm calling it a success, because there's some darn good trout right here. It's actually a pretty fun, pretty cool baking method. I guess they used to use it a lot in the older days, the trappers and mountain men, things like that, that actually put their, you know, their fresh game, their meat in a pit like that, build their fire, let the coals kind of, you know, die out, and then sleep on the warm ground over their cooking food. So kind of a cool little concept there, and you know, I can definitely see doing something like that. It'd be a little bit of fun there, but wake up next morning to a nice meal, so you can't beat that. But anyway, I'm not going to subject you guys to watching me eat anymore here. I did want to say once again, congratulations, Tim, on reaching that milestone. You got a lot more to come. I have no doubt about that, buddy. And thanks for everything else. It's been an absolute pleasure, brother. And hope the rest of you guys enjoyed this video. It's been a fun one to do for me. Mostly because I gotta get outside, catch some fish, hang out under the tarp, and you know, eat a good meal. Just everything about it is perfect. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna grub out here, and we'll be seeing you guys soon.